Must be doing renovations upstairs. Boom, bang, they threw out a washer. Boom, bang, they threw out a dryer. What was no good to one, boom, bang, somebody on the street picked it up and was going to bring it to the dump. So I went down to a store. I went down to the market to pick up a few things. Went well, but when I grabbed the fish, the lady said, don't work in the fish section. I don't know what's agricultural. But Anna sent me a little post on Facebook, which got me to think about this entire subject, in which what's very funny about this subject over here. So here's what the breakdown is. 74 times 24 equals 1776. Okay, the breakdown is 1/8 for this scenario over here. 222, 444, 888. 2 to the power of what? 2 to the power of what? 888. Someone has to tell me that. 2 to the power of what equals to this? 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, plus 256 equals to plus 512 equals to 1024, plus 512 equals to 1536, plus 222 equals to 1758. I need to know how close I get to 1776 with the power. The reason for that is 7,920 to reach from here, top of the earth, to the bottom of the earth. Okay? To reach to the top, I guess this is the moon they put on top, and they're also comparing this to the pyramid. Okay, I'm not going to get to that. The pyramid, seventh gate of the red sun. 2160, 9 days times 24, the Mayan cycle. 90 times 24, 2160. 2160, 25,920 divided by 2160 equals to 12. 12 divided by 21. 12 times what equals 12 times 2160. 12 times 2160 equals to 25,920 of the Mayan count. This is all part of the Mayan count. Every single piece in here. 110 times 72. 110 stories, 72. 72 times 5 equals 360 degrees. So this is only one time around, but there's 1,440 minutes, which says 4 times 360 degrees. That means this has to be divided by 4. 7920, if that's the way it's going, divided by 4 equals to 1980. Is what that answer is, 198. The halfway, 7 times 6, 7 plus 6 equals 42, and 13 is 55. Half of this, half of the Twin Towers, equals 396. Twin Towers go down, equals 396. 792, okay? 792, 792 divided by 24 equals 33. 33, 792, 33. 24 times 33 equals 792. 720 degrees, right? Plus 72. 72 times 11. 72 times 10 is 720. 72 times 11. 72 times 11 or 110 equals this. The breaking. Creation. 30. Creation equals to the size of the moon on top. When they go to the halfway point of the moon, remember, right? Halfway point to the halfway point of the earth, you get the number inside the sun. The number to the IT system of the sun. 50 and 40. To create this, it takes 20 and 10. To create this, it takes 20 and 20. To create the second side of this, it is 10 and 40. To create the second side of this, it is 30 and 10. This over here is the number to rotation inside of the Saturn sky, and it's run out of Lake Mead, because Lake Mead holds this value. 3993 highway routes. 93 routes, different routes and highways. 2640 times 3. 2640 times 3 is 7920. 2640 is something to do with video. Don't forget, we live in a created some kind of world. The equilateral plane, 3 times 65, 195. It goes like this, on this angle. That's what it shows. That's what it shows in the cube. The greatest distance is always this angle. It's across. See these squares? If I held my book like this, I'm gonna do it like this. Depends where these squares are. So this is all to do with. Another thing I want to show is when we balance this off of Celsius and Fahrenheit. 10 Celsius equals to 20. Then equals to the number to Earth. The 20 world, the number Earth 52, minus Venus equals 50, 50, 20 Celsius. Okay, you would figure would be the double and would be 100, wouldn't it? 10 equals to 50, but 20 only equals to 68. There's only an 18 difference with 10 degrees. There's only 18 difference, 1.8. The spirit of creation of the heaven is the difference. 20 becomes 40. That's the star system, because everything is 1928746 crossing through the numerological scale. Plus 32, the freezing point. Minus 20%. 20% is the VIG. 30, you would figure it would be 150, right? But 30 only gives you 86. It only gives you 36. Creation. Between 10 and 30, all you get is creation. The total is 136. Touchdown on the moon. Because when you add 1 to 16, the spirit of the half-life, it equals to 136. 60 becomes 92. That is our birth. Minus 20%, the rake. 20% because the 10 on each side, they divide it. When you get two sides, right? When you get a prime number, me and you two on the outside, you have $10, you have $10, you're playing me, I need $20. I need $20 to play. In order to pay you 10, in order to pay them 10, now I have nothing, and now you can play, there's something to win for. I turn it around the other way, and I say, okay, let's play. Now that you have 10 and you have 10, I need 20. Now you should both have 20, and I'm going to be in the center. I'm going to have half as much as you. That's the rules they use in blackjack. When you have to take the odds on a blackjack, you pay, you get paid 1.5 times the value, but to double down, you now have to put out double the money. Anyways, that didn't make much sense. The last part of this video is the Greek alphabet, okay? Forward and backwards. K and L and M come together at Mui. Iota says PH and I, right over here. This is Venus and Iota. This is the Queen in Theta. It's actually perfect, 8 and 8. It's the 17th letter going one way. It's the 8th letter going the other way. Eta and Theta are exactly the same. Zeta, Iota are the reverse of each other. Epsilon, okay? Epsilon and Upsilon. Upsilon gets 20 and 5. Epsilon gets 20 and 5. See, they're Upsilon, the 5th letter, and the 20th letter. Epsilon, the 5th letter, and the 20th letter. Sigma, 7 and 18, the gateway for the angel spirit. Pi is exactly pi. This is the letter P, this is the letter I. It's perfect. Becomes 25. It says Earth in its own. They're all going to be answers to 25. Omicron. You get the letter O, you get the letter J for Joe. Joe is G, E, and A. The electronics in the moon. Omicron over here. And Omicron comes together with Kappa. Kappa is 15 and 10. The letter O also. So now you got OO, you got JJ. In Alpha, well, it's Alpha and Omega. 1 and 24. X and A. That's that part. We did the word visitor. Anytime you see S and O together, it's half. S and I together means the center of the total circle. If you have 51, you have the center of the total circle. You have the center valued at 1. So obviously to the left, there can only be 2. And to the right, it can only be 2. Because you own the coin toss area in the circle. Follow me? 2 guys are going for the puck. They drop the puck in the little circle. Nobody else is in the circle. Everybody else is all around. That's the center you play from. When you're talking about pi numbers, or excuse me, prime numbers, all prime numbers, okay, pending which ones they are, and this, you know, I have to play with them, okay, but the basic of all prime numbers is to take it. If I have 7 prime, that means automatically I have to get 7 from one side, 7 from the other is 14. Now I have to know that each side on the outside of me has got to be 14. I have to be 7 in the middle, because I'm going between them. I'll only be 7 to the left or 7 to the right, but you always have to minus 1, because I am the center of all of the center. So if I go to the left or I go to the right, although we have 101, the minute I go from to the left, it's 1. To the right, it's 1. To each corner, I am part of the center. The last part we're going to add on here is right over here. If 1 and 6 is top and bottom, then all around will be 5. It'll be 2, 3, 5, 4. 2 to 3 equals 5 and 1. 3 to 5 will be 2 and 8. 5 over to 4 will be 9 and 1. 4 over to 2 will be 2 and 6. If I show on the dice the 2 up and the 5 down or reversal, I will show 1, 4, 3, and 6 all around. I will show 1 plus and minus will equal to 5 and 3. I will show 4 plus equals to 10 equals to 1 equals to 7. 4 minus 6 equals to 2. 3, 2. 6 minus 3 is 3. I'll have 1, 2, 3. Or 9. 3 or 9. The sky system. If I have 3 to 1, it equals to 2 or equals to 4. Creation of the 9 lives of the cat. 2 up, 5 down. Now we have 3 up, 4 down. 1 and 2 is 3. Minus equals 1. 2 and 6 equals 8. Minus equals 4. We have 1, 4. This one, we have 6 towards 5. We have either 1, 1, 4, 1, or 2. And then 5 equals to 1. Minus becomes 4. It becomes 4, 1, 4, 1, 4. So this is the one. This is the one about Grover Cleveland. The IT system is the sun, is in this one here. When 3 is up and 4 is down is how everything is working. Earth is 5-2. The spirit of the half-life is 1-6. See the way we get 1952 out of this? Okay. And remember, if we see 5 here and 2 here, the reverse of this is 4. Excuse me. The reverse of this is 2. The reverse of this is 5. Oh, yeah, that's right. But the reverse of a total of 5 is 9. A reverse of a total of 2, okay, is 6. And now these are the halfway houses. 3.5 gets me halfway. Add 2.5 to 1 is 3.5. Minus it from 6. 2.5 goes with 1 and 6 to find a center. 1.5, which is the number to Mars. Add it to 2. Minus it from 5 gives us 3.5. This is 1 ounce, 28 grams, plus 7 more grams to the gateway. So this will equal to 1 1/4. These are all going to equal to 1 1/4. 5 times 5 times 5. Divided by here equals 5. Divided by here equals 3. Divided by here equals 1. 1, 3, 5 says ace. This part over here, 3 and 4, the center is 3.5. It is a 0.5 or minus. This would be equal to 15 or 6, and this will equal to 36. Creation. Do you follow what I'm saying? This one over here, 2.5 times 2 is 5. 2.5 times 4 is 10. 1.5 times 2 is... These are the numbers that will make perfect numbers. There are no other numbers. These are the numbers. 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 4, 6. There are no other numbers. The numbers we can use to the power, we can use 1 to the power of all, because 1 is the center of all and takes up area space. This area space it takes up is as much space and part of every other space. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. We have to build and understand how the gas lights up everything. This is only one of many. Thank you for watching this video.